Hey gun people, a little winter safety tip. If you got a area, and you can do this with a, you can use this thing with a gun heater in case you got someplace where your guns are at. If it gets so cold, you can turn it on. But I keep this little light in here for my pump. It's never froze, but I put some of that pink stuff in there, kind of sprayed some foam to stop some of the wind. And then I have this light in here, and I don't want to leave the light on. A lot of people just turn their light on and leave it on all winter. They put a light bulb in there and just leave it on. I think that's a waste of electricity, waste of money. So what I did is I found this little thing at Home Depot. I think it was 20 or 40 bucks. Works great. You can either set it for cold or heat. You can set it to turn it straight on or off, or you can have it for cool or heat. I have it set for cool because I want this light to come on if it gets under 40 degrees is the lowest they do it. If they had it at 30 degrees, I'd set it at 30, but they have it 40. So at 40 degrees, this light automatically comes on. And when I came out here to check it, because we're about to have a winter, it had some cobwebs in it, and I left it out here all summer, so there was crap in there. So I just blew it out, stuck a vacuum, a shop vac in there, and then sprayed some of that electric contact cleaner that evaporates. It just goes away, but it helps clean it. So I sprayed that down, then it started working. And then I figured I'd do this little video. So because it's on cool now, you notice the light's off. And I'll put this over here so you can kind of see me turn it on when the light comes on. Maybe I won't. So anyway, I'm gonna spin this to hot, because right now it's set at 40 degrees and it's 50 degrees out here. So I'm gonna turn this up warmer, and then you'll watch that light come on. And I'm spinning now. And so now the lights come on. So I just turn that up a little bit because that's probably 50 degrees. It's not marked real well, but I keep it turned down as low as it'll go. That way it's 40 degrees, it'll come on, the light's off, and then I leave it in my pump house. So when this thing gets 40 degrees, this light comes on, generates a little bit of heat inside this little bitty room here, and then that helps to make sure my pump doesn't freeze up or if it gets really cold. And again, this thing hasn't froze, I just did this, but you can put that little box there for a in your attic if you want a fan to come on. Plug a fan in there, and you can set it for like 80, 90 degrees, and when it gets that hot, the fan will kick on. Then as it cools off, it'll go off. If you want to put it on a heater where your guns are at and you don't want it getting below freezing where your guns are at, set that at 40 degrees, put a light in there, your light will heat up. You can put it inside your safe if you wanted to. And when your safe got so cold, it would kick on, turn on the light, which would create some heat and get that stuff out. So anyway, I think that's a neat little box to have. I think it was 40 bucks at Home Depot. Anyway, just doing some winter stuff before our first big freeze coming in here. Figured I'd pass on that tip. We'll end that there.